If you like traveling, then the importance of footwear is not lost on you. When you think of sneakers, two brands come to the forefront of your mind. There's been an age-long debate about which is better between Nike vs Adidas. These two businesses have been around for a long while, and everyone wants to know who surpasses the other in terms of performance and revenue. Both brands are renowned and excellent at what they do. Let's dive into the world of Nike vs Adidas to understand who reigns supreme. Adidas. Adidas remains the most extensive manufacturer of sportswear in Europe, and the second largest globally after Nike. The company began with Adolf Dassler, and he was later joined by his brother Rudolf Dassler. Together they launched the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory. Adolf has a strong love of sports like soccer, boxing, skiing, football, and much more. He understood that each sport is different, and most times, the success of a sport usually depends on the footwear used in the activity. Adolf Dassler saw a market in this, and his mind began to revolve around making sport-oriented shoes. These shoes were focused on improving the performance of athletes. In 1949, the brothers went different ways. Rudolf created Puma, while Adidas went on to create Adidas. At the time, Puma was Adidas's biggest competition. The name Adidas came from the first two letters of Adolf's name and the last three letters of his second name. He selected the logo, which is how Adidas stood out, based on shoes' unique features. The three strikes were a shoe design on the products, but also represented comfort. Nike. Nike is an American company that is also the world's largest athletic footwear and apparel company. In 2014, its value was $19 million, and it became the top brand in the sports industry. Initially, Nike was Blue Ribbon Sports (BRS). The founder is Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight. Phil Knight was a track athlete in Oregon in 1964. The name BRS changed to Nike in 1971 and came from the Greek goddess of victory. The company started out working as a distributor for a Japanese shoemaker, Onitsuka Tiger. By 1917, the relationship between Nike and the Japanese shoemaker was slowly coming to an end. Nike was already walking on their first line of shoes at the time, and it was introducing the swoosh. This design was the masterpiece of Carolyn Davidson. In 1977, the company had its first advertisement called "There's No Finish Line." Afterward, the slogan became "Just Do It" in 1988. Since then, Nike has effectively expanded its product line to many countries around the world. Nike vs Adidas, production and suppliers. Nike and Adidas get a majority of their production carried out in Asia. However, Nike also has production done in America, while you can find Adidas facilities in Europe. There's also a tiny part of the two brands' manufacturing process carried out in Africa. Nike owns over 500 factories in 4 different companies, and they supply footwear, equipment, and apparel. 23% of Nike's production comes from Chinese manufacturers. However, Vietnam also contributes about 16% of its total production, but focuses more on clothing and footwear. On the other hand, Adidas has over 800 factories in 55 countries. While Vietnam produces about 40% of its footwear, Indonesia controls 25% of the manufacturing process. China only produces 19% of Adidas footwear. Nike vs Adidas shoe construction. When it comes to running shoes, you want a comfortable fit. There are times when you need narrow shoes, but wider ones feel better because of the comfort it offers you. In the Nike vs Adidas argument, it is essential to know how both brands fit. Although both brands offer stability, motion control, and others in their running shoes, there are some distinctions you should take note of. Upper. If you're on a search for a comfortable, lightweight, and breathable upper, Nike offers precisely that. The Nike Flyknit comes with fibers that offer high strength without including high weight. The fibers are woven into the upper to fit like a sock. The knit pattern of Nike varies a bit with each sneaker. Although some of the shoes offer a tighter weave to provide more support, others come with a loose weave for more flexibility. Adidas, on the other hand, always utilizes lightweight ventilated upper so your feet can breathe. It also ensures that the shoes maintain a comfortable feel despite the miles you run. Its knitted uppers are known for their comfort and are preferred by many. Midsole. Although one of Nike's midsole designs includes carbon plates, it is not a regular feature in its shoes. Nike's top midsole technology is Nike React. It works around the idea that the midsole offers plenty of cushioning without a need to cut down on energy returns. Additionally, this doesn't mean adding a ton of weight to the shoes. If you squeeze a Nike React shoe, it feels nice and pillowy before returning to its original form. Therefore, the midsole of Nike offers cushioning and a great energy return. On the other hand, Adidas is known for its Boost technology. Adidas first introduced this technology in 2013. It is an innovative cushion technology that utilizes thermoplastic polyurethane that compresses with pressure. The compression feature is helpful in extreme shock absorption and allows the shoe to bounce back to its original state. This technology assists in a consistent run because it offers excellent energy returns. Besides the superb energy return, the Boost technology offers durability, temperature regulation, comfort, and flexibility. These features are present irrespective of the weather conditions. Outsole. On the Nike vs Adidas brand battle, the outsole is also a consideration. It doesn't matter where you purchase your Nike sneakers from, you're guaranteed durability. The shoes use thick rubber outsoles that come with deep grooves to channel water. This feature means that it's safe and easy to use the sneakers when it's wet. On the other hand, Adidas utilizes continental rubber outsoles that offer excellent traction. It is also great for running in inclement weather, and a famous description of this rubber outsole is durable and grippy. Nike vs Adidas. The future. Trainers are big business as the shoe market is worth over $50 billion and continues to rise. With such a lucrative size, it is clear why top sports brands compete for market shares. In the Nike vs Adidas argument, it's apparent that both shoe brands perform exceptionally and continue to gain new financial records. As Nike focuses on higher growth in China, Adidas is looking for a larger North America audience. While Nike looks for new materials, Adidas focuses on its designs. In terms of popularity, Nike is the winner of the Nike vs Adidas brand battle. In the end, it all depends on people's preference as both brands have great features to offer.